tree so I can whack them. It's like whack-a-mole, only it's whack-a-dove. So today, my wife bought me some new Crocs. I made a video, I think I loaded it on this channel. They fit me good, but they're literally that much too big for my wife. It's kind of fun, actually. She's great. You guys, you're in the United States. If you're in California or Oregon or Seattle area, Portland or Seattle, look around for look on Craigslist. You can find my automotive repair ads and boat. If you have a boat, we fix boats as well. Hey, see that? Throw a little commercial in for me. It's pretty good. Mobile Marine is the name of the company. So today, man, it has been like 2 days now of extreme hot. God, yesterday, actually since Saturday, and it's Monday, and I tell you what, I think it's Tuesday today. I don't know what the fuck it is. Tuesday. It was so hot Saturday. We spent the day in the mall because we had no electricity. Sunday hot. Yesterday hot. Today hot. Today we got a little overcast. Not quite so bad. But still, it's pretty damn hot lately, last couple days. So, I don't know. It gets weirder as it gets weirder, you know what I mean? But everything's going good. I haven't heard any bad stuff from any of the guys that I watch. Everybody seems to be chilling right now, cooking in the heat, and they don't have anything bad to say about life, which is interesting. Everybody has something bad to say about life except me. I don't care. Life is what life is. So, you know, you guys, like I was saying, I don't want Americans to move here. I don't want Canadians to move here. I don't want Europeans, Chinese. I don't want anybody to move here. All they do is fuck it up. Seriously. It's incredibly crazy. You can just tell when too many Americans are in one city, it just starts changing the whole atmosphere. Because the Filipinos, they kind of like to mimic us a little bit. You know, and that's the worst thing you can have done. And you know, the other thing is, I like these damn Americans. They all think that they know better than the Filipinos do. Oh, it cracks me up. And not about living here especially. And they all think that the Filipinos aren't as smart as they are, which is total horseshit. Now, I will say, Filipinos don't know anything about like world history. They're not taught world history. They're taught Philippine history. Where in the United States, we're educated with world stuff. Here, if you ask a Filipino, any of them, if they know what the, I'm trying to think of a good example. They know what the Germans did to the Jewish people, what the Holocaust was. I have no idea. I don't think that my wife even knows who Hitler was. I don't think so. Because it's not part of their education system. However, you have to be educated to have a job. If you want to be a janitor in the mall, you have to have a 2-year college degree to get a janitorial degree in the mall. And then you have to pass a test. And up until 2 years ago, you couldn't have any tattoos. Little tiny tattoos wouldn't hire you. That's changed. They've gotten a lot more lenient with that now. So as far as the education system, I would say most of the kids here, do have some college education. Not all. I mean, some of them, they're going to go through life as bricklayers and, you know, people who have no education, literally. And what they do know is what they know. As far as I say no education, but you can take one of these masons here that know what they're doing. They're better than any masons I ever saw in the United States, ever. These guys are incredible. You know, they do stuff here that I don't even know how the hell they do, and I'm a pretty smart guy. You know, but and then mechanics, you take your car to any mechanic, if he says he's a mechanic, they're gonna fix your shit. I have a video on my phone that I took my truck to a mechanic. He told me to come listen to it. He had the radiator, the engine, the transmission, all sitting on the ground, and he started it up so I could look at it and watch it run. On the ground. It wasn't even in the truck. He took it all out and set it on the ground. I'm like, wow, I never saw that done before. That's easier this way. It's, you know, like, okay, that's cool. And You know, there's a lot of cool stuff here. There really is. You can really just get in, but man, it's hot right now. It's in the it's in the 90s, I think. I mean, I don't know for sure, but if it wasn't for the little breeze where I'm sitting, I would be way too hot. But even now, I'm just thinking about going into the air conditioning and flipping in there for a while. We'll see. So you guys, if you have any questions, you want to ask me anything, hey, Ali Fari 121 Fahri. Hi, nice to see you. Where are you? Tell me where you are at. I'd like to see. Most of the people that watch my channel are in the United States. And Tony, where are you at? I see you in here. Where in the Philippines do you live? I live in Pangasinan. It's on the island where Manila on Luzon. I'm 2 hour and 45 minutes or 2 hours from Manila. The other big city close to me would be an hour and a half past me up in Baguio City. And we live, in, like I said, in Pangasinan, and the city's called Pozo Robio. And it's a province. We got rice field on 2 sides of me. And it's where we decided to be because it's calm. It's just like, excuse me, it's like being in the United States back in the 50s. The neighborhood, you can, if you listen close, you can hear the karaoke next door. And people karaoke, the men don't get in fights. Everybody knows you. They all say hi when you walk by. If you see somebody and they don't know you, it's amazing because everybody knows everybody here. We go to the mall, and like yesterday, we went to the mall. Michelle, is it Michelle or Michael? Can't tell because there's a letter missing. 67676767. I don't know what that means. Anyway, we went to the mall and randomly I was talking to an American guy who was 80. And his wife, they've been married for over 20 years. His wife walks up, and lo and behold, her and my wife are family. They're distant relatives, but they both, her dad and this lady have the same last name, Aquino. So, it just goes to show. And my joke is you could take a crowd of Filipinos and flip a rock into it, and everybody that steps on it's a relative, and they're all going to step on it because sooner or later they're all relatives. It's okay. Everybody gets along that way. You can't fight with your brother-in-law. Your sister, you can't, an aunt, you can't fight with your aunt or cousin. It's like, well, they don't do that. That makes no sense. So, yeah, it's kind of a trippy place though here, I'll tell you. If you come here, you do not want to leave. I guarantee you. When I first came here, oh my God, I just was like instantly part of me. But I traveled into a lot of foreign countries and all kicked back like this one. And so I just kind of fit. When I got here, there was no needing to, I didn't have to get used to it. This is like me. I can sit in the heat, I can relax, and I can build my house, and I can do nothing or everything all in the same day. So I like that. That's what I enjoy the most. I like the ability to do something if I want to, or kick around and do nothing if I want to, which lately I've been doing a lot of kicking around and doing nothing because it's just so hot. Even sitting here in the house, I have a fan up there, but the fan's not on. I should turn it on. But yeah, it's nice. Sleepy. It's from the heat, nothing else, And yeah, it's pretty out though. I'll flip the phone around and show you what it looks like. There's my yard, and you can see it's hot. Banana trees, my fishing pond. Kind of bragging about my house right now. The jacuzzi, my merry-go-round in my living room. There's my house. You can see I put a big mosaic dragon on the floor. You can see it's about 10,000 pieces. Kind of cool. We have a coin dragon on. That's a coin snake. It's all made out of coins. It was a cement, and then we covered it all in coins. see, Philippine coins. And that's our petting zoo. It's hamsters and snakes and one giant gecko. There's my baby. That's Walter. And if you look over here, you see from here? Yeah, if I open the gate. You guys are getting the tour here. But you can see this is like an apartment over there, dragon on the roof. And then we have, oh, you can't see him anymore, but that's the castle part of. Yeah, it's really a castle house, not a house. I decided to own a castle, so I built one. Actually, I asked my wife what kind of house she wanted. She said a castle, so I built her one. And you can see the tennis court and the garden, and that's a 360-degree swing out there for rides. Doll face. Gotta have shit like that because it's a dragon. Statues, koi pond. Yeah, we have kind of everything, more or less. This is actually a working merry-go-round. Okay, guys. Well, that's all I had to say. Nothing important today. I will be doing another live later on this afternoon after it cools down a bit. I'm gonna go get in the air conditioning. And you guys enjoy your day. Have a good one.